All right, everybody, what is good? Welcome to today's trade recap. So today was an amazing day on the markets. We ended up taking some SPX longs, which I'll go over my recap, my thought process, my psychology behind it. But first of all, let's see the proof. Oh goodness, let's scroll. Here we go. I didn't know how to navigate that for a second. So here we go, right here. On the 28th of October today, we made just over $11,000. 10,900 something to be exact. I am trading these on 10 Apex accounts. I am not taking these trades on normal, just one big trade of $11,000. These are on 10 separate Apex accounts from anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 profit per account. Yesterday, I took these trades on my Alpha Futures accounts and got stopped out. So yeah, lost day yesterday on my Alpha Futures accounts. Big day today on my Apex accounts. Same thing up here. All these are Alpha Futures. This was the first day I started my Apex, my 10 Apex accounts. So super good day. The best part about this is I send all of these levels and all of these trades on my Discord every day. So if you guys are interested in joining the Discord and getting these levels and these trades every single day, the link will be in the description. Without further ado, let's get into the recap itself. So I started off the day on the 15-minute time frame where I mark out my areas of support and or resistance. What are areas of support and resistance? It is exactly where price moves up, comes down, moves up, comes down. You're looking for areas where price stops itself. So let's do an example right here. Price came up and stopped itself. It didn't go any higher. It stopped and came back down. Therefore, this would be your area of resistance. Now what you can do is wait for price to pull back into this area, maybe give you a reaction and bounce down just like that. Or you could wait for price to break above, pull back into the area, and then for a continuation to the upside. So that's what I was looking for. As you guys can see here, I marked off these zones because we have one touch here, down movement, comes back up, one touch here, again, down movement again. I marked off this area here because we had touch here and it moved up. Now price broke under this area and used it as newfound resistance. It came below, kept trading under it, and then moved down. Came back up to it again. Instead of breaking above it and trading above it, came back down again. Same thing here. Price, I think you guys get the gist of what I'm saying here. It came back down, stopped itself, bang, upwards. Came back down, stopped itself, bang, upwards. Okay, so you guys get the understanding of why I marked out these certain levels, and just take this one as a running example. Price did the exact same thing that it did here, just at a higher point on the chart. It came up, and instead of continuing higher, it stopped itself and came here. So bang, price resisted itself there. Resistance is the ceiling, support is the floor. That's how I like to think of it. So the best thing you can do is analysis on the higher time frames. I like to do it on the 15, 30 minute, and 1 hour time frames when I am analyzing, oh my goodness, I'm an idiot, analyzing my charts. So yeah, that's what we had today. Then I like to trade on the 1, 3, or 5 minute. I don't know why the 3 minute isn't ticked, but today was down on the 1 minute time frame. Price continued to make its way down to this area as market opened. We continued to hold off this area, failing to make new lows. Okay, now I guess you could say, oh, Jake, this traded under and pulled back in. Why wouldn't you take a break and retest play? Well, for a break and retest play, I would want to have seen an engulfing candle after these candles. So price continued to hold off the area with dead volume here. Then I would have wanted to see a candle like, I guess, this size right here. I would have wanted to see that break this market structure right here, proving to me that not only did the buyers continue to get stopped and the sellers continued to shut down buying pressure and buying volume and hold off the area, but engulfing candle came off this area. So I was like, until we get an engulfing candle in that direction, I'm not going to take a short. And it's good we didn't, because we ended up getting an engulfing candle to the upside. So that showed me that buyers wanted to hold this area and take price back above this area. So as you can see, that's what we did. We waited for price to come back down to this area. It held off this area once again and gave us an engulfing candle just like this to the upside. So what did we do? We entered the trade. And man, oh man, was this a hard trade to sit through. As you guys can see, price just did not want to give us the move. I originally had my take profit like all the way up here, just like that. But when I saw the way price was moving like this, I was going for a full-fledged reversal up into back these highs up here where price was. But after I saw price moving like this, oh my goodness, I just moved my take profit to a 1-to-1 just like that. And I was darn out of that trade after that. The live recording of the trade is going to be on my TikTok and my Instagram pages, and probably the YouTube Shorts pages that is on this for this channel right here. But yeah, oh my goodness. Now I want to talk about the psychology of this trade because my gosh, was it hard to deal with. I'm not going to sit here and act like because I'm a full-time trader with several funded accounts and having these big days and stuff like that, that this was not hard to sit through. Any trader who tells you that chop like this is not hard to sit through when their money is on the line is lying to you. Now, when you say you can't be emotional in trading, it means don't let it get to you. You can't let it make it stop you. You can't let it make you quit. You can't let it make you make bad decisions. But to say that it doesn't affect them mentally, emotionally at all, that's just a dumb statement. And I will always be honest with you guys, and I felt the emotions of this trade today. I mean, look at this. Now, how do you deal with something like this? Now, honestly, that's just something you have to teach yourself. Now, if you join my Discord, you'll be with like-minded traders. You'll have access to me, and we can help you guys every single day. But at the same time, it is something you just have to develop yourself. Nobody's going to walk you through every single bit of trading. Now, some things we can walk you through: technical analysis, what to look for when entering trades, how to look for trades, etc., what levels to plot. But when it comes to things like psychology, that is stuff that you guys just have to figure out yourselves. There's absolutely no reason that if you trust your analysis, that if you trust the analysis that you did was correct, and you trust the entry that you got, and you sat on your hands and were patient and took an A+ setup, that you should be fearing stop loss. Now, could trade hit your stop loss? Oh yeah, 1,000%. That's the point of trading. Stop losses get hit. But if you did your analysis correctly and you said, okay, I took an A+ setup, I waited patiently, I did what I was supposed to do, then if you lose the trade, there's nothing wrong with that. You lost the trade. It is what it is. Now, if you take dumb trades and your psychology is bad and you take trades you know you shouldn't be taking and then you get stopped out, yeah, that's a problem. That's something you need to fix up and work on. But the psychology of this sucks. It does. I'm not going to say it doesn't suck, but you have to have a pair of nuts. You have to be a man. You have to be a grown woman, a grown man, whatever you are, and say, you know what? This is trading. This is what I signed up for. It's either stop loss or take profit. Now, there's adjustments you can make to help yourself. Like originally, I was going to target these highs up here, but when I saw the way price was moving, I just moved my take profit to a 1-to-1, and then I was going to be in and out of the trade. I was going for a big day. This would have been $2,400 if I would have hit that. So that would have been like, oh my goodness, that would have been like a $24,000 day with the times the 10 Apex accounts. So I was going for a really big day. But at the same time, I adjusted myself and I realized, you know what? Price looks really bad right now. It looks really choppy. It looks really slow. Clearly, there's something affecting it. News didn't move it the way we wanted it to. So I moved my stop loss. I moved my take profit to a 1-to-1. And I said to myself, I trust my analysis. I trust my abilities. I've dealt with losses before. I know how to deal with them. And if I lose the trade, so be it. It's either stop loss or it's take profit. Set and forget. So guys, that is the trade recap for the day. I hope you guys learned something from this. I hope you guys gained some knowledge from this on not only how to take trades and how I look to take trades, but to handle things psychologically well and emotionally well. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Links are in the description if you guys want to join up on the Discord and the mentorship. Peace out, guys.